welcome back to my channel. I'm so excited to be in front of the cameras again. I know for the last month probably I was doing only voiceovers, and the reason for that is because my kids are home like everybody else's and they are running around all the time. I rarely have some time for myself to really sit down and do a proper intro, but today I found time because I wanted to also invite you to a challenge. So let me tell you a little bit more about this challenge. My friend MomDas from MomDasLifeHandmade channel hosts these type of challenges every single month, and for month of May she asked me to be her co-host and I decided to join her. And what this challenge is all about is about repurposing and reusing things that we already have. As you know, we're still staying home, trying not to go to the store if it's possible, and we're trying to use up things that we have at home. Now for this month's challenge we decided we're going to be using cardboard. So what we ask from you guys is to just look at a cardboard and think, what can you make, what kind of crafts, what kind of home decor pieces you can make out of the cardboard. So I'm gonna walk you through the rules for this challenge, and you will see they're very simple, and I really hope you guys will decide to participate in this challenge. There's only a few rules that we ask you to follow for this challenge, and first is we ask you to put somewhere in the title useful DIY May 2020. We also ask you to put in your description box a hashtag cardboard useful crafts DIY. Let me check if I did it right. It is cardboard crafts useful DIY. I'm gonna have all that linked in the description box so you can check it out. Also, we ask you to show us how you made your crafts out of cardboard. Also, make sure you're subscribed to MomDas's and my channel, and upload your videos on May 18th at 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, I'm gonna have all these linked in the description box. You can read it. And I'm gonna also have MomDas's channel linked in the description box. You can go ahead and check her out. I really like how creative she is, how she makes things out of nothing, and the way she uses paint is just amazing. You should definitely go and watch her videos. You can get some great ideas out of it. Okay, now that you heard the rules, I really hope you will decide to join. And let's go ahead and let's start with today's video. I have prepared for you two projects, two home decor pieces. As everybody else, I like to go online and I like to browse high-end stores catalogs, and I actually found two home decor pieces that I really liked. They really look high-end, but of course the price was also high-end. So as soon as I saw them, I knew I would be able to recreate them for way less. So I'm gonna show you how I did that, and I really hope you will enjoy watching this video. Let's go ahead and let's get started. The first piece that I saw was this sculpture from McGee&Co, and while it's beautiful, for $155 I knew I can recreate it. So I already had this at home. I think I got it at Dollar General for $1. This I think it's plant stock, something like that, and I decided I am going to cut it in 3 pieces, so 7 inches each piece. This is just the size that I chose. I couldn't find the size on the website. So after cutting all these, I sanded the cut ends, and also I sanded the edges a little bit because I wanted round edges, like I'm going to show you over here. I thought it looks a little bit better. And then I also sanded the long side edges as well. After sanding it all, I decided to first try out and see how it's going to look. How am I going to glue it? After that, I decided to start gluing it using my hot glue gun. I didn't want to use any wood glue or anything because the situation that we are in right now, just in case if I need to take it apart, hot glue is easy to take apart. On some spots there was some glue coming out, so I took my X-Acto knife and I just cut it out. It was so easy. After it was all glued and dried, it was time to paint it. The original picture had a golden color. I didn't want to go that route this time, so I took my mineral chalk paint by Waverly, and I painted whole. I paint the whole thing with this color. After that, I took the Rust-Oleum chalk paint in a linen white color, and I dry brushed it all over my sculpture. I took a small brush and I just dry brushed one side at a time. And next I'm using my Waverly chalk paint in a color truffle and a little sponge, and I am just going over the edges and alongside the edges, up and down. And I wanted to give that darker accent on the edges, and I think it really looks nice. Not so much farmhousey. I think it really looks rustic, but modern rustic. I really love how this piece turned out, and I really think it looks way better than their piece. I love that it's made out of wood, and I really like how I painted it, and I think it just is a statement piece, and I will definitely keep it. So now when we compared, there was $155 and mine was only $1. So tell me, what do you think, how I did? Next piece that I chose was from Ballard's Design, and as you can see over here, it was made out of wood. So I started with a piece of wood that I already had in my garage that was part of fence, I believe, and I took some bowl to create to trace the circle, and I cut it out with my I think it's a jigsaw, that's what it's called. I didn't film the whole process of cutting it out, and I also cut out a little square in the middle. Now I am sanding the middle, so that little square, to have nice and smooth edges. After I'm done with that, I am going to sand it with my sander all the way around, as well as the edges. Also, if you are not following me on a social media, please go ahead and follow me. I would love to be friends with you. Next, I'm taking the wood filler, and there was a few spots on the wood that needed to be filled out. I don't mind little imperfections, but these were holes, so I wanted to fill them out. After it was dry, I just sanded a little bit by hand, and after that, it was time to take the bamboo skewers, and I just measured how long I want them, and after that I drilled the holes for them. I cut them out to the size, and after that was done, I took a little piece of stir stick that I had, paint stick, and I cut it out. I don't even remember, it was a few inches long, sanded a little bit the edges, and after that it was time to put the skewers in my round piece and also measure on the little wood part where should I drill 2 holes. After that was done, it was time to assemble it, and I used a little bit of wood glue just to keep it secure. And I am putting the skewers in the round part and on the bottom in a rectangle part as well. After all that was dry, it was time to paint it. The original picture was dark brown. I didn't want to go with that. I chose Waverly chalk paint in a color Silver Lining for the round part, so I gave it 2 full coats. For the legs and the base, I chose just a brown acrylic paint that I had on hand. And after everything was completely dried, I took my Rust-Oleum chalk paint in color linen white, and I started dry brushing on both the round part and the base as well. Same like with the previous project, I also went with a little sponge and a brown paint around the edges of the round part to make it a little more distressed, and I also wanted the edges to stand out a little bit. And that completes my second project. I am happy how it turned out. I like that I didn't use the color that they used. This is what actually fits my decor. It was super easy to make, and we can compare the prices now. Theirs was $47.20 on a sale, and mine was free because I had everything on hand. So I just wanted to show you how easy it is to recreate high-end decor for fraction of price or for free. Thank you so much for watching. I really hope you liked my 2 DIY projects. If you did, as always, please give this video a big thumbs up. Tell me in the comments what you think. Would you recreate these home decor pieces, and tell me which one was your favorite. If you're not part of my channel, I would like for you to join my channel. It would mean so much to me. Please click that red subscribe button and also notification bell on so you don't miss any of my future updates. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!